Hello, welcome back to my kitchen again. Today we are making DAWADAWA jollof. If you've not tried DAWADAWA in your jollof, give this recipe a try and let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. Thank you so much for stopping by on my channel. If it's your first time watching my videos, welcome. I have other videos that you can check it out, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're a continuing subscriber, thank you so much for being around with me till now. If you want to know how I made this yummy-licious goodness, stay tuned till the end of this video. As always, you know my recipes are simple and easy to follow. I'll leave the list of ingredients in the description box down below, so please do feel free to check it out. Welcome to Lami Cooks. Let me go ahead and introduce the ingredients. So I'll need some onions, some tomatoes, some crushed green pepper, bakushito that I've crushed. I'll need some tomato paste, some smoked tuna, some dried smoked herrings. I have here some jollof seasoning a friend gave to me and I decided to try it on this recipe. And I have the star of this dish, the DAWADAWA. And of course the rice. I'm using jasmine rice, but you can use the local rice if you have it. If you don't have it, use the jasmine rice and it's fine. As I do always, let me go ahead and prep my ingredients. This jollof, everything is chopped, so I don't intend to use any blender. So I'm going to chop my onions and my tomatoes all together. I'm not going to remove the seeds from the tomatoes, but if you wish, you can do that. And to be honest, if you want, you can blend everything together. It's okay. I just prefer mine chopped instead of blending it. Now that I've prepped everything, I'm going to heat my oil in a pot and then I'll add my onions, give it a stir until the onions are soften up. You can do this for about 2 to 3 minutes because I cut the onions a bit big, so I want to fry it until it's a little bit soft. Then I'll go ahead and add my DAWADAWA. DAWADAWA goes in very early because you want the flavor to be intense, so you start cooking it very early so that you get the real DAWADAWA. At this moment, my kitchen smells so delicious. If you've used DAWADAWA to cook before, you know what I'm talking about. I'll go ahead and then add my chopped tomatoes, give it a stir, and then add my crushed bakushito or crushed green pepper. I'll also go in straight with my tomato paste. A little bit goes a long way in this recipe, so don't put too much tomato paste in the jollof. I'll cover it and let it cook for about 10 minutes. Because the tomatoes and the onions were chopped, you want it to cook until it's soft, so I'll cook it for about 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes, and because I did not blend my vegetables, I can see it's a little bit dry. If you blended your vegetables, your tomatoes and your onions, you can skip this step. But I'll add a little bit water just to make sure my tomato and the onions are soft. And as well, my tomatoes was the hard one. I couldn't get a soft one, so it's quite hard. So I added like a cup of water just to make sure the tomato is cooked well. But if you blended yours, you can skip the water step. I have cooked it down for about 10 minutes and it's time to introduce the herrings, the dried smoked herrings, because you know it's a little bit hard, so you need to introduce it in a bit early so it can soak all the juices and everything can just get, to know each other. Yeah. And don't forget to stir it in between to avoid your stew from sticking to the bottom of the pan. At this stage, I'll go ahead and add my jollof seasoning. Remember the jollof seasoning I talked to you about? Yes, I just wanted to give it a try. It looked good. I tasted it, it was okay. So I wanted to give it a try. So I'll add the jollof seasoning. This is optional. You can use your regular shrimp tablet or shrimp seasoning that you have. But I decided to use this instead of the shrimp seasoning. I have cooked it down. You can tell there's little or less water in the stew now. So at this stage, I'll go ahead and add my tuna. Now the tuna goes in a bit late because you can easily break it apart and it's already cooked since it's smoked. So I'll put it in just before I add the water for the jollof. After 5 minutes, you can see the stew has little or no water in it at all. At this stage, I'll go ahead and then add my water to cook the rice. So I initially started with 2 cups because I realized the jasmine rice I have here is quite soft. So if you put too much water, you end up reducing the whole stock and then it alters the taste of your jollof. So I'd rather put it in bit by bit. So if I need more water, I'll add instead of putting too much, and then you'd have to reduce the water, which takes away the yumminess and the stock, basically the stock of the jollof. It will not let your jollof taste good. So I'll prefer to put it bit by bit. It works perfect for me. And I'll let the water start boiling before I add my rice. I have my water boiling, so I'll then go ahead and add my washed rice. I only add salt after I've added the rice. I don't know, but this is how I do my cooking. I usually add my salt. If you realize, I add my salt very late in the cooking process. So this is when I would taste it and then know the exact amount of salt I would have to add. So I taste it first and then I'll add. I don't want to put too much salt. Then after I add the salt, I'll taste it again to see if it's okay. I'll then cover it, reduce the heat and let it cook slowly. I'll check the water level as well if I need to add more or not. After cooking for about 7 minutes, I'll check the rice and you can see the rice has absorbed all the liquid and it's still a little bit hard. So I'll go ahead and add another cup of water to the rice and give it a stir, and then at this stage I'll cover it with a parchment paper, or if you have a kitchen napkin or anything, just cover it and reduce the heat further so that it will cook slowly. I'll let the rice steam for about 5 to 7 minutes and I'll check on it later. Have you liked this video yet? Please hit on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. That gives me a lot of motivation to do more. I'm checking in between now to make sure all the grains are steamed properly. I'll check the grains and see if it's cooked. If it's not, I'll cover it again and then let it steam for another 5 to 7 minutes on a very, very low heat. It's been another 7 minutes. Let's check on the DAWADAWA jollof. Yes, where are you? I wish you're in my kitchen right now whilst I'm opening this. The aroma, yummy, delicious goodness. Ooh, look at the grains. Wow. Guys, I wish I can invite you, but you know, we'll do a virtual, a virtual dinner. We'll have a virtual dinner, so everyone will cook this jollof and they will all do it virtually. You can see the amani or the herrings in the You can see the smoked tuna in there. Yum, yum, yum. If you're not a meat eater, this recipe is for you. If you just eat fish, this recipe is for you. You know what? I can't wait any longer. So let me just serve myself and I'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching till now. If you've not subscribed, make sure you do so and click on the like button for me. Yay! Until I come your way again with another yummy-licious recipe, stay tuned, take good care of yourself, stay safe, bye.